So today I need to update my own website. And instead of using school district website stuff as example, I'm going to use mine. It's still a Google site. It's one I developed when I became a Google trainer because everybody had one and I wanted people to have a place to go if they were looking at me as a trainer. So those are the resources that are on it. The first big thing I need to do is change the images around. This banner was what my room used to look like before I got a smart board, which moved this table and the screen, and I'd like it to look a little more up to date and like I knew what I was talking about if you were looking at smartboard information. So I'm going to go down here to the edit this page button because this is my site and I can do that. And I want to update it. I have a current picture in Google Drive that I shared from my other account, and from there I can start changing some things and just updating it. I was really proud of this when I did it, and now there's some other features that we have access to. So I'm going to change this to a bigger banner. I could change it to a cover, which seems kind of like overkill, but who knows? We'll try it and see. Now I'm going to go here to change image. And I don't need to upload the image. I don't have it on my computer. I have it in my drive. So I'm going to go to select image. It's going to open up my options. You can pick from their gallery, which is some really nice places to start if you just want a pattern, or if you're just starting out, you need some kind of a graphic to hold your place before you personalize it. If you have the URL, you can paste it in there. If you want to search Google for something, you've got all kinds of opportunities there. If you have it in an album that you can find, you can put it there. That's really not it. Mine is up here in recent. And I think it's down here in site pieces. Except it's not. Where did it go? Shared with me, that's what it is. And from shared with me, I should be able to get to this folder called Everything Training, which is where I have Everything Training, which is going to get me to my Symbaloo badge and my Kahoot badge and my Screencastify badge for later on in the page. Also go to recent, which is the picture that I'm wanting because I just opened it up. That also shows me these that I want to use in the next step. So here's the picture I wanted. We'll see how it looks on the page. That looks kind of sharp, I think. And when you click on that preview, you should be able to preview it. Except if you can't, I don't know what that's about. And so if it's taking too long, you'll know that it's probably going to take too long for your audience as well. Maybe you've got this adjustment in the corner of any picture to take off or put on the screen adjustment. Adjust for readability, they call it. Let's try that. Let's see if maybe that helps it. There we go. And that helps it come up. And you can decide if that's really what you want it to do. That's my room. And from there you can scroll and see the rest. I've got a map for people who don't know where I am and some information if you happen to cross me. And I have this line of certifications. That information has changed. I also got this footer that I inserted before it was actually a feature in Google that I need to go and change. So I've seen it here. I can also see it on a tablet prospectively and on a phone, what that would look like, and decide what it is I want it to do. So I'm going to leave that as a nice big banner, and I'm going to come down here and I'm going to work with these guys. I'm a certified trainer and an educator and something and something. If I've gone through level 1 and level 2, if I'm a trainer, I've gone through level 1 and level 2, so I really don't need these anymore, proud as I am of them. I'm going to go find a couple of other things that I've done since then that kind of showcase some things that I'm able to do. I'm going to go up here into recent because we just saw those in recent. I've got the Kahoot Master Screencaster. Let's use this one. This is Screencastify's training that I went through that was really helpful and kind of inspiring. Let me do what I'm doing now and resize it. Use the crop to get it. I'd really like to have them all square, but this is not a square, so I'll leave that there and come back to it if I want to. Again, in recent, I've got my Kahoot stuff and then Symbaloo. And then we're going to call this homepage modified. Looks good. This is a digital citizenship recognition that was important. And yet I'm trying to show that I can branch out and it's not just Google everything. Although I've really learned a lot from my Google training. I'd like to also be able, I think this is the one I want, to show that I know how to use Kahoot and Symbaloo and Screencastify and Smartboards and endorse Google Teacher Tribe because they've certainly taught me a lot as well. This one I think I can make a little bigger. One thing I really appreciate about Google Sites when you're inserting a picture, it won't let you crop it really badly. It's really hard to mess things up unless you want to mess things up, which I don't. So there it is as a square. I lose a little bit of the corners, but I don't think that'll be bad. I think go ahead and publish it. It's updated. Preview it. And I can go back later and put my name on the board if I want to. Kind of like that effect on the last picture, but I'm not sure that that was an end all. And then I have this updated. And that's just basic graphics updated. I put in little pictures down here and I changed the cover up there. So beginnings of a revamp of my own site. Thanks for watching.